Welcome to Parentopia. Parentopia is a super easy to use platform for sharing information and connecting parents, staff, and families. To get into Parentopia, just go to parentopia.org and you'll find a login screen. There you can enter your email and password and log right in. If you don't have an account, just go to Not Signed Up, Register Now. At Register Now, you just need an email, your own password, and once you're in, you just select the site of your choosing. There are multiple sites for each of the ECFE sites involved with Parentopia. Now we'll go to Parentopia for our demo site. So here you can see the platform. It's a very easy to read platform with a general discussion area. We can see people who are online. We can see general announcements and upcoming events. Over here is our personal dashboard. So in the general discussion area, you can post a post. You can post text as a post. You can add a photo. You can also add a link to a video that has been posted on YouTube. With your text, you can set that as an announcement that shows up over here as a staff member. You can also post to the general discussion area. You can also select to one of the classes that you might belong to. As a staff member, I belong to all of these classes, so I can choose which of the classes I want to post to. In the general discussion area, you'll see post for any of the general posting that everybody in the site can see. You can also see any of the posts for the specific classes that you're a member of. Here you can see, I can see a post for Monday's class. I can also see one here for the Tuesday class, another one for the Tuesday afternoon class, and so on. For each individual post, you can read it, you can like it, you can also reply to it. Again, in the main general discussion area, you can see who was recently online. This shows anybody who has visited the site, and just by scrolling over their picture, you can see the name of the person. You can click on their picture. You can see if they're online, what their status is. You can send a message to them. You can see which groups they're part of. By clicking See All, you can see all of the members of that particular Parentopia site. Again, you can see announcements. The announcements can only be set by staff members. You can see upcoming events. The upcoming events are linked to a Google Calendar, and the Google Calendar is site specific. And any of the upcoming events then will be listed on the main page. In the recent photos, the photos are attached to any of the photos that have been shared in the general discussion area. So here I can see pictures of a picnic and that sort of thing. And those pictures, if we scroll down, we can see that they were posted earlier here, 4 days ago. And here they show in the general discussion area. I can also add additional links in for the specific ECFE site, and here we have a link to the Tufts University Child and Family Web Guide. This is a nice search area where you can find parenting and child development information that it has been authorized. You can also post a link, say, to Google Translate. You can have a link to Google Docs if you wanted to share documents. So this is the general discussion area. This is the main platform that everybody, when they log in, can see. We can also go to individual groups. The individual groups are set up for each of the individual classes. We can see the Monday morning class. We can see one for the Parent Advisory Council. As you can see from this list, not only do you see the name of the group, you also see any of the members in the group. So if I click to go into the individual group page, again, I can see the name of the group, and then the discussion area looks just like it does on the main page. The difference here is that anything that is posted here is only seen by those members of this specific group or this specific class. So here you can see in the Monday Morning Parenting Across Cultures group, this picture has been posted, and that picture shows up over here in recent photos. Again, that picture will not be seen in the general discussion area. It is only seen by those people who are members of this particular class. Staff members can also post announcements that would show up over here, and those announcements too are specific to the group. The group members are also specific to the group, and I can see all of the members of this specific class just by clicking See All. Over here in the dashboard, I can also go to private messages. The private messaging tool gives an opportunity to send a message to an individual who is also a member of the site. So if I'm looking to find who might be in the site, and I'm not exactly sure of all of their names. Let's say we've got 200 people who are in the site, and I'm looking to send something to a friend whose name begins with J. I would click here and I could see anybody whose name has a J in it. So if I want to send a message, say to Jake, then I just type down here in the message, "Hi Jake," and send it, and I can see it here. What Jake is going to get is a notification that he's received that message, and by clicking on notifications, we can see anybody who has liked a post, we can see somebody who has posted in our area, we might also see a message that has been sent to us. In the administrator area that is available to anyone who has an administrator view, you can see the users of the site and all of their individual account information. You can send an invite to a new member. You can also send a request. You can also honor a request for somebody who has requested membership to the site. And then there's also an area where you can change any of the site settings. We'll go back to the general discussion area. So that gives you a flavor for what Parentopia is like. It's very, very easy to use. It's very popular with parents. They feel that it's a very safe place that they can share information. They can see pictures of their children. They can message their other staff members. They can message other parents that perhaps they don't feel comfortable asking for their telephone number. It's a great way to see pictures of their children and continue to get a feel for what it's like to be a member of ECFE. I hope you really enjoy using Parentopia and look forward to hearing your questions.